the type of discussion coming around malnutrition, and we're talking about the 374 billion which we are losing treating malnutrition and issues of food, of stunting also and wasting, then you realize that families and households are not able to purchase the right diet and afford the right diet. What does that one tell you? That the issue of poverty, the high levels of poverty and low incomes within households becomes a key driver to why they're not able to afford a decent meal or at least a nutritious diet. That is our benchmark, so that a very huge percent of Kenyans are not able to afford a nutritious diet by virtue of the incomes. And that is why we think that supplementing the household incomes through a universal child benefit would really help the families be able to afford. You have heard from the beneficiary that now I am able to buy at least diverse, and as you heard from Madam here, that type of nutrition that is necessary for the full development or the proper cognitive development of the child, to the extent that now you can have the right outcomes around our children and the future of this country. So number one, I'm saying the rationale and the reason why we must have this is that many families are on low incomes. We need to supplement that. But with the overall picture for us, because you talk to economists, they'll tell you then, what is the value for us as a country? Then we say, this is where you will get the productive workforce. This is what will drive the economy. This is where you will have the inclusive growth for the economy. And this is how best we can also address issues of inequality. Of course, Obiga, you know that the more unequal a society is, then the worse for it in terms of economic growth. And every country works towards economic growth. Every government works towards economic growth. And we are seeing that a UCB would also be a very good stimulus to economic growth, to the extent that you are able to release cash into the hands of quite a diverse population, just to be able to have them be able to meet their basic minimum consumption needs, and especially for the child. Let me conclude. I know I'll still say more. But remember the words of Nelson Mandela in 1995, because we have one country, South Africa, who also has a similar program, who had already done a universal child benefit. It's called the Child Support Grant in South Africa. So he said the integrity, I know people have said it in different ways, but the integrity of a nation is judged by the way it treats its children. And of course, you know that if you want to grow a forest, then you must take care of the seedlings. If you're careless about the seedlings, then you have no forest. And of course, you'd want to have all the forest and the products of the forest. So that's why I want to say that this is why the government saw it very noble that we need to begin on this route. And of course, Obiga, you're aware that this country is among the leading countries in the South, Sub-Saharan, who are, quite advanced in social protection. And you remember that we started the cash transfer to orphans and vulnerable children in 2004, just to be able to address some of the vulnerabilities and the high levels of child poverty in that. And the success of that program has now, triggered us to consider expanding that and being able to include more children. You are the one in your opening statement, you remember saying, leaving no one behind. And therefore, ideally, no child should be left behind in the whole developmental process and in terms of the need. Not forgetting that social protection is a right.